So Jim Edwards here, sat alongside Danny Hot Chocolate Roberts. He's going to be taking on David Zvada on Sunday night at UFC Fight Night Hamburg. Danny, it's great to be seeing you. Perhaps maybe 8 days ago, maybe you weren't thinking of actually being here in Hamburg, but how does it feel to actually be here now? You've got a fight ready for Sunday. Yeah,
there's a lot going into it. The fact that we almost didn't have a fight is something, after all the work we put in, that we were concerned about. But nevertheless, we're here. We've got an opponent. It's a good match. It's a good fight. I'm excited and I'm looking forward to the show.
What do you know about David? Coming in off a fight in KSW, he's actually had 5 fights there. I guess his tape isn't the easiest to find, but what do you know about him and what do you think he's going to kind of bring to the table?
Somebody who's had so many fights, tricky customer, hard to be able to find something, research again, short space of time, but we've come in to do a job. We know what we want to do and how we're going to do it, so that's the only thing we're focused on right now. As far as David, I know he's going to be a good opponent, so yeah, I'm expecting everything from him.
I saw on your Instagram the other day that you actually ran into each other on the first day here, right, in the gym. Like, yeah. Did you say anything to him?
No, to be fair, I'm a humble guy, you know what I mean, and I give everyone respect that's in the game that we're in because I know how hard it is. So I'm not going to take that away or diminish that from anyone. Same time, I'm not your friend.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shake your hand or anything. So afterward, after the fight, we'll see each other. So yeah, he's a nice, well-respected guy. He's come to me, shook my hand when I first seen him. Said thank you for the fight and the opportunity, and yeah, I accept that for what it is, and we'll shake hands again after the fight.
Yeah, for sure. You were supposed to have a stare down today. Didn't quite work out with the timings, but tomorrow, I guess, he's going to be trying to make 170. How hard do you think that's going to be for him? What, he's on 8 days, 7 days notice?
Yeah, he is. But one thing I will say is, I've seen the guy now, and I've seen him in the flesh, and I feel and think that he hasn't really had to do a big weight cut because visually he's not really the biggest specimen. So with that being said, I expect him to, like any other professional, come in on weight on fight day and weigh-in day, and then to be ready. Yeah.
I guess in his last fight, he went through a bit of a war. Actually, he was losing quite handily for about a round and a half. Very lucky not to get finished. You've been there yourself. You've had wars yourself where you come in off fights taking a bit of damage. Do you think that fight wasn't so long ago? Do you think he's rushed back into something he's not ready for?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think he fought after me. Is that less time after?
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it gives me a better reading of the opponent that I've got in front of me. I know exactly what I've got to deal with, and again, I'm 7 fighting in the UFC, so seasoned in the sense that I know the pressures, know what to expect. So as far as adversity, I already got that question answered. I don't know what he has, and yeah, again, it's a big stage, so we'll see what happens. Been training out in Florida as always. How did that go this time? Are you enjoying yourself again out there? The weather's always nice, I'm guessing, but how does kind of the transition from Brazilians, it was quite a long time ago now, but into hard knocks, and how's that all kind of arranged and how the pieces fallen, I guess? Yeah, well, to be fair, it's more about the energy and the characters that you have that come together to make it something special. We have a lot of like-minded people who want to see each other succeed. There's no hate, there's no envy, there's no even egos. It's crazy to say that, as much as we're all men and we're full of raging testosterone, we're in the gym and we all respect one another. Every single one of us love each other like brothers.
Yeah.
The transition's been beautiful, if I'm honest. The weather, Florida, I always love it. It's hot right now, but it's stormy season, so there's lots of rain.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a muggy, heat. It prepares you well though.
Sure. Other guys at 170 at the moment, Till, Edwards, British guys, you feel like you're going to be that next one. You deserve to make some noise. You've been there longer than some of those guys.
Yeah.
Is this your time now? Is this your time when you're going to actually put your name up there with these?
Yeah, 100%. Initially, with the opponent I had before, obviously if things got changed, that would have been my opportunity. But regardless, the way that I'm going to perform is going to speak to the world anyway. It's going to speak volumes. As far as Till and Leon, it's fantastic. They're doing great things for our country. And it's bigger, it's like exposing a lot more in the sense that we are here. The UK's here and we're strong, and we have got fighters that can do stuff and are going to go somewhere and be successful. So, it's a good era to be active.
Sure. You haven't mentioned his name yet, but I will. Alan Jouban, supposed to be fighting you on Sunday. He had a few words for you afterwards on social media. He came at you, even though he's the guy that pulled out injured. I'm sure you saw that. What did you make of it?
I seen it. I don't make nothing of it. Again, my focus is on the fight and on what is in front of us, challenge-wise. It's just boring stuff, and it's just like, for me, it's him wanting a taste of some attention. Your attention was made when you had the fight, when you signed the contract. You know, if you're a big enough man, you'd have come and see me. But I'm always going to be here, and I'm always ready. So at the same time, it isn't anything for me.
Fair to say unfinished business though?
Yeah, unfinished business. I don't know if I want to give the time of day to the guy anymore, do you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I see myself putting the old man to sleep, you know what I mean? So I'll just do it another way now, that's it.
Sure. Zvada on Sunday, best case scenario, when you kind of imagine this in your mind, like how does this all kind of play out?
Same as London. First round KO. I know, I kind of like, you know, manifestation, the finish is going to come. The first round will be perfect, but I feel it's going to be second.
Sure. And you know, you're talking about that. When do you look further down the line, not past the fight, but you know, do you kind of plan out where you kind of want to go after this? How can you get yourself into things like the top 10 and then start into the title and I guess build yourself as a star in the UFC?
Yeah, of course. I feel that we all need to have an objective. We all need to be able to work towards something. So I've got the rest of my year planned out. Last year I had this year planned out. And that's the way we're going to move forward, and we're going to gain growth. And you know, as far as fighting's concerned, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I bring to the table, which is the whole table. So whatever happens when it comes to matchups, we've got a long, glamorous career in front of us with some entertaining fights for a lot of fans and a lot of people around the world. And it's something to be grateful for.
I'm sure you know, you're in fight mode right now, but afterwards I'm sure you're going to go home to your family and see your little boy as well. He seems such a nice young kid, and I'm sure you're very proud of him. Is he kind of the thing that, you know, spurs you on and in those tough times and kind of pushes you to a different level, I guess?
Yeah, he's the light of my life, and as complicated as our world is, that people don't see on the outside, he makes it very simple for me. In a sense that I can simplify it just by looking at him, knowing what he brings to the table for me, the way he motivates me and gives me purpose. So it's an absolute blessing. Hard to be away from him, and yeah, I can't wait to go home and just share some love with him.
Good stuff. We're about, what, 15 hours away from weigh-ins now, so what are kind of the next few hours look like for you? Probably not the most enjoyable time of the week.
No, I'm gonna have a little something to eat, and then we're gonna go nail by man tonight. A little sweat session. Tomorrow's going to be a hot bath, so I'm good weight-wise, very good. As I always am, because I try to be as professional as I can be leading up to it, which makes the weight cut easier. So yeah, it's going to be rest, little cut. Tomorrow we'll be ready for weigh-ins, good to go, fresh, full of energy.
Great stuff, Danny. Thanks for your time. Best of luck on Sunday night, and look forward to seeing you fight on Sunday.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Always get sweaty hands on